Okay, so Mike, fair to say that you haven't had much of a go on the swim beam, just maybe a little go earlier, but nothing else. Okay, so we're coming into it fairly raw. So what I want to do is to make sure that you're using the swim beam optimally and getting the most benefit from it so that you can then take that into the pool and make your stroke as good as possible. That all starts with posture, and we just had a little go at doing this standing, and I think we can get it even better. So we're going to have a go at getting a correct swimming posture lying face up on the floor. So what I want you to do is to go into a position as if you're going to do a sit-up. So lying on your back with your knees just raised slightly and just nice and relaxed, hands by your sides. Can you do that for me? Just down on the mat, perfect. So that's it, just bring your knees up. That's it, bring your knees up, feet flat on the floor, lovely, nice and relaxed. And I'm just going to put my hand under your lower back. So you can feel there's a nice little arch just under your lower back there. Okay, what I want you to do is just, I want to get rid, yeah, perfect. That you did it without me even saying. So you've got rid of that little arch. So do that again. So that, get rid of it, and hold that. So that, you've now got a long spine at the bottom. So you've flattened out that arch. We've got length at the bottom of the spine. So do it once more, hold it, and now what I want you to do is to keep pressing down on my hand and let the legs go straight out onto the floor. So don't let that lower back arch up. That's great. Good, so now keep holding that position, keep pushing down on my fingers so there's no arch at the bottom of your back. And now I want you to imagine you're talking to someone who's a little shorter than you. That's it, and now we've got length through the top of your spine. Now does that feel like the kind of posture that you hold when you're normally swimming?
No.
Okay, but that is good swim posture. So now keep holding the neck and the lower back position, and I want you to lift your arms up so they're pointing right towards the ceiling. Great, and now one at a time, just move them forwards to about this point, and just think about your lats working, and lift it back up, and go with the other side. Great stuff, and we're just thinking about the lats firing just in here. And now what we have, that's decent swim posture, right there. So what we want to do now is to replicate that lying on your front on the swim beam, okay? Yep. So stand up, up you get, jump on the swim beam. That's it, good stuff. So if you want to take the handles, if you take one there, and then there's the other one. So you don't need to do anything with your hands at the moment. All you need to do is to just re-establish that exact same position. So do what you did to flatten out the lower back. Good stuff, and talk to someone slightly shorter than you. And now we have a nice long spine all the way down here, right from the top of your head to your tailbone. And that is the posture that you need to maintain whenever you start using the swim beam. Okay? Yeah. Perfect. So you can look up to me and just relax for a second, but stay on the swim beam. So now we're going to work the stroke from the very first thing that you do with the fingertips all the way through to the very back of the stroke. Yeah. And once we've done that, that's essentially all the mechanics, the important mechanics at least of swimming. Okay. So the first bit that we want to get, so a commonality of really good swimmers is this wrist break at the front of the stroke. What it does is it gets the palm facing backwards very quickly. And we always want to be thinking about pushing water back and behind us rather than down. Yes. And a crucial thing is that for a lot of swimmers, pushing down initially feels great. Yeah. Okay, it feels like you're really pushing on the water, but it just pushes you up. It doesn't push you along through the water. Yeah. So what we want first of all is this little tip of the fingers just there. So you're already doing it, just do a few more for me. Good stuff, and in there, and just one more, and then stop there. That's perfect. So now we've got this backwards facing palm. The next thing we want to do is to start the arm movement. So keeping the elbow roughly where it is, we want to start pushing through here to get this nice high elbow catch position just there. So just with one arm, doesn't matter which, that's lovely. Very, very nice. And recover with that arm and have a go with the other arm as well. Great. That's really nice. Do a couple more, just with either arm, just alternating between the two. Oh, knees. Right, recover to the front, just relax. So what I'm going to do is put my hand just here and just keep a light bit of pressure on the upper arm there. And what I want you to do is rotate that arm around my hand so that you don't push down on the hand. We're keeping the elbow high by doing this. So off you go. Good, elbow stayed high. Great, really nice. Now there's a tendency for, you're quite good actually, but some people to push their arm out, so to cheat that by pushing their elbow out. So if I put one hand there and I put one hand there, and there we go. Now we've got a high, narrow elbow. And that is going to initiate the lats. Yeah, and they're the driving muscles of any good swim stroke, is get it to there, engage the lats. This massive muscle can then lump the water behind you and power you through the water. So if we just do both arms together, nice high elbow catch, getting into that engaged lat position, perfect just there. And you've already pushed through to the back, that's fine. We're going to work on each bit of it though. So just do the front, get to here for me. Stop there. Now we've got lat engagement, correct? I should be feeling it in there. Good. And we're just going to pulse just through the next 6 inches of the stroke. Great. And back. Good. Moving at this point, keeping the elbow and the hand moving together. And we should be feeling all of this in here through the back of the shoulder. That's great. And then starting the next drill where you're finishing that one, just now start to push towards the back. Good. And all the way down to a full extension. Great. Good stuff. And recover. Just to there, and then push back again. So we're just within the back third of the drill. That's lovely, really nice. One more. And push, perfect. Now recover to the front. And what I want you to do is to just make sure that you keep your hands going in straight lines all the way through here, so they don't go wide and then narrow. Keep the hands straight. Off you go. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. That's really good, Mike. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And again, high elbows, good catch, lat engagement, push through using the triceps. Great posture all the way through. Now just do one arm all the way through from the front to the back at a time. Okay, it was a bit wild on that one. Just slow it down and don't let the elbow come too high. Good, that's much better. Well done. It just raised a little up at the back of the stroke on the first one there. Push it through. Great. One more. Good. And relax and recover. Good. And so now what we've got there, Mike, is good posture. We've got a great catch at the front, which is going to get this catch, hold a lot of water, lat engagement to then push that water all the way back. And all of that, as well as being optimal stroke, will also help develop the muscles to be stronger to do that even more effectively, to be able to push more water quicker. Okay?
So I'm going to swim faster after this.
That would be the idea.